What is your victory point? What is that thing that clicks in your mind, your body, and your spirit when you know that you're living out your purpose? As a child, I always wondered why I studied Kobe Bryant, because his mindset, not that he was just great, but I saw something within him at an early age, but I knew there was something inside of me that could relate to him. It's that I never give up. And I'll fight when everyone else is down, when everyone else gives up, I will keep going. You have to find your victory point, but not just him, but other individuals that you can relate to, that you can look up to, that can help motivate you. Another person was Martin Luther King. He could have lived his life without standing up for individuals of the minority. He could have went on about his way and kept his mouth closed, where he knew he would be talked about. He knew he would be hurt. He knew that he wouldn't be treated right. But he spoke up for those people who didn't have a voice. What are you doing to give back to those individuals who don't have a voice? You may be hurt. You may be going through pain. You may have just gotten fired from your job today. You may have lost a loved one. But I tell you, there is hope for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a brighter day. But today, you have to deal with the problems and the situations that you go through. Go stronger, just another day. Your breakthrough is almost here. You need to go one more rep, just as hard as your last one, because your competitors are trying to outwork you today. Right now, stay in that gym just a few minutes longer. Go just a little harder, and you will come out on top with the victory. You may be an owner or CEO, and the company may be on the downfall, but that doesn't mean throw in the towel today. Keep going a little stronger. Hold on just a little while longer. I'm telling you, your breakthrough is right around the corner. You can't seem to find a job, or you don't know what to do next. That job's coming. Don't lose your faith. Don't give up. Don't quit. Ride through this storm, because on the other side, there's sunlight. There's hope. So you will know what it is once you make it, and you can help somebody make it to the other side. You've got to take a few more steps before you can see just the tip of the iceberg, and then you will have the faith to fight through everything you're going through.
Do you believe as a human being, not in a braggadocious way, but that you are the greatest level of all creation? So as a human, do you believe you were just born to be in a relationship, have sex, and have money and buy stuff? Your DNA is in your dream. Your DNA is in your dream. Your DNA, your genetic information is in your dreams. Who you are as a person. And so what this society will do is tell you, you need to be on the Oprah Winfrey Show. And until you get on Oprah's show, you're nobody. You gotta have a best-selling book. If you don't have a best-selling book, you're nobody. You were born great, guys. And you gotta start looking within, not without.
If when the alarm clock goes off in the morning and you ain't happy about it, you ain't doing what you wanna do. If your job makes you sick to go to, if you're unhappy with waking up to go to where you gotta go, it's because you ain't living in your gift. Your gift will make room for you. Now, what is your gift? It's the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's your gift. Quit running away from the gift. Your gift will make room for you. Stop trying to be something you ain't gifted at.
The mindset of a champion quote. You may see me struggle, but you will never ever see me quit. See, they want to see you break down, and life will put you to the test each and every day. But what I want to know is, what's your heart like? What's your will like? What's your desire like? Do you stand up in the face of adversity, or do you crack under pressure? See, the real ones, those that reside in that 1% zone, those that reach heights that you can only imagine, those that make you feel like they're not human beings, they must be of something else. They must be cut from a different cloth, because I don't get it. Why come I can't achieve at that next level? That's because your heart, that's because your passion, that's because your will, that's because your desire is lacking.
You have something that you brought to the universe, and that if you decide that my life deserves my developing this what I do well, and becoming the best at it, and mastering myself, and seeing what I have within me.
The first time life punches you in the mouth, the first time life punches you in the jaw, you stay down for the count. There's no quit in my DNA, and there should be no quit in your DNA. See, there's no quit in the DNA of those that achieve a massive amount of success.
Here's the deal. If you get to the top of the tree, all the fruit from the bottom at the top is going to be there, son. So I don't need you focusing on cars and money and stuff. You're going to get that. I need you to focus on why you were born in the first place. Why are you here on earth for this particular time? What are you doing here? And most of y'all chasing stuff, you don't realize your dreams are so important because your DNA, who you are as a person, is wrapped up in your dreams. And what this world has done to you is take that from you, because they know if you know who you are and you get your dreams, you're probably not going to work for most of them.
Here's the harsh reality. You're just not good enough yet. As Brian Tracy said, your true success in life begins only when you make the commitment to become excellent at what you do. This is the gap that I see in most people's lives. They've not yet made the commitment to become extraordinary. And the reason that they haven't made that commitment yet is they don't believe that they can. They're afraid of what it might take to get there. They just don't want it enough. That's the reality. Most people don't want it enough to face all of that. They don't want to face their inadequacies. They don't want to accept that they're going to have to go through that process, that gut-wrenching, back-breaking process of becoming great. And every day lulls them into this sense that there's always time to do it tomorrow. But the reality is there is only now. There is only today. And if you really want to do something with your life that leaves your own jaw on the floor, that leaves you in awe of what you've done, you're going to have to admit you're not yet good enough. That you've got to put in that work. That you've got to develop a set of skills that simply can't be denied. But if you do that, on the other side of getting that good at falling in love with something and working so hard that you can feel yourself changing as a human being, on the other side of that is something unimaginably beautiful. And as Les Brown said, if you set goals and go after them with all the determination you can muster, your gifts will take you places that will amaze you. That's what I want in my life, and I hope that's what you want in yours, is to be amazed at how extraordinary this life really is, this opportunity to make of yourself anything you want to be. Really think about that for a second. You can become anything you want to become. You could become an astronaut, a world-class athlete, a musician, the best parent that this world has ever seen. Anything you want is yours for the taking. But it takes effort. It takes a willingness to stare nakedly at your inadequacies. It takes a willingness to really gut check yourself about where you are today. And it doesn't mean that you can't go and be something better tomorrow. And falling in love with that process, that knowing that being a human and really getting the most out of your potential is that. To know that tomorrow I can be better than I am today, and that doesn't make you a bad person today. It's okay to know that you can be better tomorrow and still love yourself today. But it's also okay to love yourself today and demand that you get better tomorrow. And once you can do that, there is literally nowhere you can't go.